What's up guys, I'm super excited for this video. I've been meaning to do it for a long time and a lot of you guys have been asking me how I dialed down my target interest for my Facebook advertising. So I'm going to take you through the process. It's very simple. But first, just turn your volume up because I have my microphone set to a different setting today because this office echoes quite a lot. So I've had to put it on a different setting. So the volume might be a little bit lower, so you might want to turn that up. But what I do is I just write things down on a piece of paper. Today we're going to be using the a text file in this video, but I just write things down and I'll show you the process and we'll run through how you can find an audience that is actually going to have some buyers and people that are interested in your products. Also down below there is a link for these kind of like cheat sheets here, and we'll run through. You don't have to put your email in or anything, you can have them. You don't need to give me your email. But these are all here, and we'll run through what I use these for. And also, I do use a lot of tools for my stuff. I use tools that find me interest and all that. Now, you don't have to, but there is a link below if you want to check those out, but you don't have to use them. So I'm going to be running through this like I wouldn't be using any tools. I do use tools, but you don't need them. I just want to kind of put that down there because a lot of people have been asking me, do I use tools and all that sort of stuff? And yes, I do. I have a video on that on the Facebook group. Some of you might have already seen it. So let's jump right in here. We'll do it old school. We'll do it the way that most people do it. And I'll show you how I do find my audience to advertise my products to. All right, so the first thing to actually understand when you're looking for an audience is not to go too broad. And I think that's a mistake that a lot of people are making. And that's why they're getting people that are interested in their product, but they don't actually want to buy it. Now, for example, you've got like your fishing, your fitness, hunting, pets, dogs, cats, whatever. Anybody can like that on Facebook. My grandmother likes fishing on Facebook. It doesn't mean she's going to buy fishing products. Actually, she'll probably never will buy fishing products from Facebook. So we need to dial down your audience, and there's a few things we can do. So I'll run you through the first process, and that's actually finding subcategories for your interest. And I've got 4 here, and we'll run through and do that. So for fitness, for example, you can do stuff like running, right? You can then do things like yoga. I'm just going from the top of my head. I have not done much advertising in the fitness niche, but just use the sheet below to kind of just write things down. Fitness, running, yoga, bodybuilding. We could maybe put down the gym here. I don't really think, actually gym's no point because it's not actually it's not really something you would advertise. We'll probably use that in the next example. Bodybuilding, we have CrossFit. So you see what I'm doing? I'll just leave that there because I'm not very good in the fitness. I'm not a skinny, well actually I'm not fat or skinny, but I don't tend to go to the gym, so I have no idea about fitness. But we have running, yoga, bodybuilding, and CrossFit. So you see right there straight off the bat, I've just narrowed down my audience to 4 specific audiences. Now fishing is one of my favorite niches. I do a lot of stuff in the fishing, so I'm going to go trout fishing. This is one that I actually advertise in. Salmon fishing. We're going to go carp fishing. We're going to go bass fishing. We're going to go saltwater fishing. Well, actually, we'll go big game fishing. That's more saltwater, isn't it, really? Big game fishing. Then we might go, let's go fly fishing, which is in trout fishing. That's in the trout fishing category, but it's kind of, you've got saltwater fly fishing, freshwater fly fishing. So you see, within a few seconds, I've narrowed down my fishing audience to specific categories that I can actually advertise separately to those. And we've got hunting, we've got deer hunting. We have duck hunting, we have pig hunting, we have bear hunting. Pig hunting can be pig and boar. That's like a kind of a same thing there. Bear, I spelt wrong. We're not drinking beer today. We have what other hunting stuff we've got? We've got like geese hunting. We have ferret hunting, stoat hunting, pest hunting, all sorts of hunting you can target. This is just off the top of my head. Now for something like dogs, we would do dog breeds. So I would go to Google and I would put in dog breeds, right? And now I have a list of dog breeds that I can simply put down in my list here. So I would go pit bull, poodle, then I would go beagle. Oh, that should be, I'm doing this on the fly, so there will be mistakes. Poodle, beagle, what else have we got? We've got pug, we've got Labrador, like it's all here. So just use the free tools on the internet to do that. And as you can see, like this is an example. I'm just doing this quickly because I don't need to kind of drag it on by putting down heaps of stuff. But in the fitness category, we've done running, yoga, bodybuilding, CrossFit. Most people would just target fitness. It's just way too broad. We've got fishing. We've got trout fishing, salmon fishing, carp fishing, bass fishing, big game fishing, fly fishing. We have deer hunting, duck hunting, pig, boar hunting, and bear hunting. We have pit bull, poodle, beagle, pug, and then you could do like cats and all that sort of good stuff. Now I understand there are going to be niches out there that you can't do this type of stuff, but if you can, try and stick to interests. Try and stick to interests and categories that you can really dial down, or you're not going to have much success. You might get lucky, but you really need to dial that stuff down. You're not going to find buyers if you're just too broad. It's just not going to work. You're going to get a lot of people who are curious, but they're not going to be buyers. All right, so now we have some categories. For this, we're going to use deer hunting. So I'm going to take deer hunting. And now I'm going to start, let's check this out. This is actually one I did the other day in the camping and hunting niche. So what I did is I wrote down some TV shows, some companies, and then I wrote down some public figures. And that's how I dialed down. So you can see how rough I do it. I just jump in and start writing things down. That's all I do. I do it on a pen and paper. I do it on a file on a computer, wherever. I just start writing things down. It doesn't have to be perfect. I just write stuff down. There's no secret to it. Just start writing things down. So this is one I did the other day. Actually, probably like 3 weeks ago now. I still have it up because I'm still working on it. And so that's that. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put deer hunting in here. That's how that's our main interest right now. Now what I'm going to do is go to my target sheet. And what I'm looking for is I'm going to list down pages, public figures, books, magazines, websites, communities, TV and movies, and then companies as well. You can add some more if you like, but these are just the main ones that I do. Then I'm going to go to audience insights. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to leave my country, United States, because that's what I want to target. I'm going to leave my age at 18 to any for now. And then for interest, I'm going to put in hunting. First thing I always do is go down to public figure. So I go to page likes. I go down to public figure, if there is one. I want to go to see all, public figure. And then I'm going to just right click on these to check them out. And I see this girl here, this lady is I think she's a hunter. So she's in the hunting category, niche. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy her name and I'm going to put it into my target as a public figure. That's probably going to come up. Yeah, so now she's in there as a public figure. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the next one. And here's another one. And I also just check the engagement. The engagement isn't too crazy on this one. I think the other girl, her engagement is actually quite good. So we know that they're quite dedicated fans. Yeah, so 800 likes. But she might have more followers maybe. Maybe she's turned that off. Anyway, she's very engaging. She's got a lot of very engaging fans. This one here, I'm also just going to write it down as well. We're going to get, I think it was this one. I'm going to put this in. This is all I do. I'm seriously, this is all I do. There's not, so that one came up as a underline, but that doesn't matter. And then I'm going to go back and I'm going to check out this one. I think I already have that up. Yep. Public figure, 500,000. Geese, been hunting geese. Bow hunting. So you see that bow there? Bow hunting. We can also go back to hunting. We could put a bow hunting. So that's what I do. I just go and I find things as I go. I don't have a specific order that I do things in. So now I have bow hunting there because I saw a bow on her page, right? So anyway, I now know that these guys are hunters, deer hunting, and obviously with the bow again. So these guys are into bow hunting. They got guns there. So that's kind of just general hunting. So I'm going to copy that. I think it might be a TV show as well. Yeah, so watch us on the outdoor channel. But I'm just going to put that in my public figure category for now. It's a little bit messy, but that's okay. But then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take some more of these guys here, and I'm going to go back and I'm going to delete deer hunting, and I'm going to put their name in there. Right, that one doesn't show up, so now we're going to delete that. That's worthless to us. Sometimes they don't show up. I'm going to take this one and try it. And we have that one. I'm going to go back down to public figure. And now we have another person. You see what I'm doing here? I'm just running through and I'm finding these public figures. This guy's a fisherman and a hunter, it looks like. And now I have another public person, and I might just delete that now and put this in to make sure he comes up. Looks like he might. Is that his? So that might not be his page there. Yep, so there we go, Michael, and it's come up. So now we've got him, so we can now put him in our list as well. And then I can go back to public figure, because I've already put him in, and we have the same as before, so that's really no good to us. What I might do now is take this one here, Eva, copy her, put her in here, delete that, put her in here, and we now have another one, and we have her, maybe her father, Jim Shockley. So Kendall Jones, she is a hunter as well. I'm going to copy her down. I think she's that one that got a lot of controversy that time. Actually, first we'll put her down for now, and we will get Jim as well. Jim. We'll put him down. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy Kendall again. I'm going to put her back into here and see what Kendall Jones doesn't pop up, so now that's worthless to us. Okay, I know it's a painstaking process, but this is actually what's going to make you successful, by taking the time to actually do this sort of stuff. Now I'm going to put Jim in here, and I think it will probably just be the same stuff. Yeah, it's just the same stuff as before, but we now have an athlete. See that? We have an athlete here, which probably popped up before. I probably missed it. And what does he do? He is a hunter as well. 200,000 likes on his page. So now we have an athlete. He's going to be a public figure for me now. He comes under the public figure category. And I can now delete this again. I can put him in there. He will pop up. There he is. And do we have any public figures? Let's have a look. Now we have another public figure, Donnie, Fred. Who are these people? Here we go. So you see what I'm doing? It's really easy. It's quite easy. Now he only has 60,000 people that like his page, but that's okay, because we can just take, I think that was Donnie, or was that Cameron? That was Donnie. We can still take Donnie because we can find other people through him. I usually go for people that have 100,000 plus. Then we've got Fred, which is 100,000 plus. Perfect. We will now take Fred. But you get the picture, so I'm not going to actually keep going here, but you get the idea. I'm going to take Donnie now, go back into the audience interests, and I'm going to put Donnie in here. Now Donnie doesn't show up, so he is worthless to us now. Doesn't matter because he was quite a low count anyway. I'm going to take Fred. I'm going to put Fred in here, and we have Fred comes up as well, and we've got Michael Lee, another public figure, and there we go. 25,000, not a lot, but what we can do is copy his name now, and we can put his name into here. Maybe just have another look, see if there's any athletes. Nope, we can put him in here now, and we can see Michael Lee, the Wire. That's probably not the same guy. I don't know. I I don't know. Anyway, it's just come up with the same thing, so that's pointless to us. But you get the picture. So that's good to go there. Fred is good. We have Jim, we have Cameron Haynes, we have The Crush with Lee and Tiffany, we have Michael, we have Eva. Okay, so I've just found, how many have we got here? I've just found a few people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6, but it will actually grow once I do more searching. So now I'm going to go to pages. We're going to get rid of all this confusing stuff here. I'm going to go to down here, page likes, and I'm just going to put in hunting. We'll start back with hunting. I'm going to go with affinity. That's pretty low, but we kind of, yeah, it's quite low, but we can still use it. So we're going to go deer hunting, Whitetail Haven Outfitters. Now this is a company. We're going to go now. Obviously, a lot of other people are going to, like your public figures and stuff are going to show up as well. I'm not really looking for them. I'm just looking for fan pages. So this is actually a magazine. So this would go into my magazine category, which I will put in there. So Deer and Deer Hunting is a magazine, 500,000. I'll put that in my books and magazine category. So pages would just be fan pages. I'm not really looking for anything else there. So that's that. Whitetail Haven Outfitters. This is a company, 500,000. I will grab them. I'll put them into my thing under companies. So I'm not sure how long this video is going to take, but you guys wanted to see raw how I do my stuff, and this is raw. This is it. And then we're going to go Apple Creek Whitetail Ranch. We're going to go the Mosey Oaks. We're going to go Jury Outdoors. So most of these are just, I'm not going to worry about affinity here. I mean, affinity is the higher the better, but who cares really, as long as you've got a good targeting down. The Sportsman Channel. We're going to go Legendary Whitetails. So Apple Creek is, what is Apple Creek? Apple Creek is a ranch. We could put this under, what could we put this under? Community maybe? So we could put that under community. Where is that? We're going to put that under the community tab. I guess that kind of is a community. We're going to get rid of that for now. This is a store. We're going to throw the store up, the Mosey Oaks. We're going to put that into the store companies. So it kind of just flows. There's no specific thing that I do. I just go through and I find things over and over again. What is this one? Jury Outdoors TV show, maybe. I don't really know what it is. Yeah, hunting and television. So the Jury Outdoors is a TV show. Just remember, for pages, right, I only have this section for actual fan pages. We just haven't found any yet, that's all. The Sportsman Channel is another TV show. Is that the Sportsman? Sorry, things get a little bit crazy here. We'll put that in our target as well. And we're going to go Legendary Whitetails. What is this? This is a store as well. Stores are good because we know that people buy stuff. We know that these guys sell products. So we'll use that one. What's that called? Legendary Whitetails. Here we go. We can also load some more. So these all have quite high fans. This was a store. And that's it for that. So now we're just going to keep going down. I might go actual page likes. Audience. Just to kind of is probably a better idea. So Ted Nugent, Academy Sports and Outdoors, Earl Dibbles. Who's this person? It's kind of a countryman, probably not. I don't know who this is, but there's no real hunting on there. That's a sports page. This is hunting as well, so this guy would go into my public figure. See what I mean? You find public figures as you go. Then what else do we have? We have lots, right? But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to quit out of this. I'm going to go back up. I'm going to delete hunting. And now I have all of this I can start to research. So now we can do Earl. We'll start with Earl. We'll go back into audience insights. We can go Earl. So he doesn't show up. He is pretty much whoever Granger Smith is, though. Could be somebody. Anyway, I'm going to delete him now. So we don't need him. I'm going to go deer and deer hunting. I'm going to go into here. Deer and deer hunting. We have local businesses. We have more public. We have another public figure that's popped up. We have news and media, so that would come under like maybe websites. We'll just open these up. We have TV shows again. So we've got bow hunting. We've got Heartland Bow Hunter. Bow hunting overload. So this person, deer and deer hunting is probably quite a lot of bow hunting stuff. So here we go. We have Driven with Pat and Nicole. This is a TV show. Probably some public figures as well. 200. So you get what I mean. Like it's really, I don't need to kind of go real crazy, but we'll copy this. I do want to keep it raw, so we'll just add them here. We have Chasing Trophy Whitetails, 2 million. So this here would come under the chasing. I would actually put this under, what is this here? So you can really put it under website or pages. I'm going to put it under pages, but you could put it under websites because it is actually a website, but I'm just going to put it under pages. And then we have Whitetail Slam, which is 100,000. Not too much engagement, but whatever. We could still use that. We'll use that as well. We'll put that one under websites because it's more kind of, they advertise media hardcore there. Then we have, what else we got here? We've got kind of a few here. We'll go down. We have, what do we got? I don't know what I clicked on then. Anyway, we're going to go see more here. All right, it just went back to the top 10. Racks and Tracks TV channel. So do you guys see how much like in depth I go into my research? I don't just go onto Facebook and find fitness or fishing and I just advertise to them. I actually dial down my audience because I want people that are actually going to be interested in my stuff. So this is a TV show. We'll add this one and it'll be the last one for now. TV show. Right, so now what I do is I'm going to get rid of these again and we're going to start again. We're going to go get rid of deer and deer. I'm going to put in Driven with Pat and Nicole. Actually, I'll put in Chasing Trophy Whitetails. Interest. Chasing Trophy Whitetails. And now we start again. There's more stuff. There's local businesses now. There's recreation and sports. There is more community stuff. There's podcasts. There's more TV shows. There's so much stuff. A lot of it's the same stuff repeated over and over again. But once you dial down into it, you can find more stuff. And then we might go Whitetail Slam. I'm not going to go through it one by one now because you get the idea. So Whitetail Slam, once again, comes up with some more stuff. Scent Blocker, which didn't pop up before. We now have Wall Hanger TV, another public figure or TV shows just popped up, which is quite cool. Primo's Hunting, Outdoor Gear. So really, you don't have to do exactly like this. Like, just go through and categorize things. Make sure you have like some categories that you can actually target. Research is the most important thing. If you don't get it right, you're not going to succeed at this stuff. So what is this? 92,000 TV show. I might just pop this down like, hey, this could be something I might research, so I'll put in TV shows. Right? Next we'll go Apple Creek Whitetail Ranch. What have we got here? Allen Company, didn't see that. We'll see what that is. Texas Deer Association, that's another one that just popped up. We've got some heaps of more local businesses now. We have all sorts of stuff. What's this? This is a company, 70,000. Not really what I'm interested in, but you get the idea. This one, 128,000. This looks like maybe it's a, don't know what that is, but company. We'll just say it's a company. What else we got? So that's that for that one, I think. We'll go through, we'll do Jury Outdoors. Now, let's go and do, I'm just going to do this last one, okay, because it will drag on. You get the idea of like what I really go through to find my target audience. Now I've got Midwest Whitetail, North American Hunter, which didn't come up before. We have Wild Game Innovations, Bow Hunting Overload. We have more new stuff that's just popped up. We have also, of course, the same stuff from before. So you see what I do. I just go through and I build a huge, when I finish, I'm usually like way down here somewhere. I just build huge audiences of specific things. And if you want to like for magazines or something, you can just go hunting magazines. Hunting magazine. It should give you a list of, I will go best. And it's got all these hunting magazines, and then you can start putting these into your audience insights. Or you could do fitness magazines, you could do yoga magazines, you could do dog magazines, and all that sort of stuff. Same with TV and movies. You go into Google and you put in what are the best hunting TV shows or best hunting movies. So it's not always about just using audience insights, but you get an idea of what I do. This is really just raw here. We're doing it live, and you know what? I'm going to do one more. Just one more. See what we can find here. And then we'll go into Facebook and I'll show you how to kind of like set up the audience or what I do anyway. So this one doesn't come up, so I probably can't. The reason I say this is useless to me, because as far as I know, I won't be able to actually advertise to this because it won't pop up when I do my advertising. So that's worthless to me now. We have this one here. Go through, have a look, and once again we have a new website that's popped up. Credalic Deer Attachments, attractants, so attracting probably bear scents and stuff. More companies. So you see what I do, and then I'll have a massive list. Now let's go into Facebook, and I'll show you how I kind of stack my interests. Alright, so I'm in the Power Editor now. This is my partner's personal account. We don't use it we use our business accounts. So this is nice and fresh, nothing in here. I'm going to go create campaign. I'm going to just create whatever, because I'm not going to make this live. We'll just do a conversion, create. I'm going to go to one ad set. And I'm going to go down to the interest so you get an idea of what I do. Now here's a little thing, like if you're worried about, there's a real nice view here, I'm just looking, there's a car crash down there. If you are scared of like, you can't get a big audience, or you don't know what to do with ages, just go broad with ages, because Facebook will figure out who to give it to. Broad with ages isn't so bad. It's only really when you start going broad with your interest that it gets real bad, because it's not the age that determines if people are going to buy or not. It's really who you target. If you target a broad audience, like I said, my grandmother likes fishing, right? That's broad, just fishing. Ages are particular, like there is going to be a certain age that buys and some that don't and all that sort of stuff. Like maybe with hunting, maybe 20-year-olds would buy more than kind of the 18. But Facebook will figure that out. So a lot of you guys always ask me what's the best age and all this sort of stuff. Just go broad on the age if you're not sure. There's no harm in doing that. It's really the interest targeting that you have to go narrow that down. So what I'm going to do is in the interest section, I'm going to go back to my target sheet. I'm going to start putting in stuff. So I'm going to put in this page. Hopefully I'll just get rid of all this stuff here, because you now know how I do it. I'm I'm going to put this in here. All right, so now we have, that's a very, very big audience. It's because I have this on. Take away that, and now we're down to 1 million, right? So I'm 1 million already just for chasing trophy whitetails, and some will actually pop up here. So there's the Mosey Oaks. That's the one I had before we've deleted it, Mosey Oaks. It's only because the spelling was different. So I'll add that back in there. What I'll do is I'll actually, I won't go back, but there's Mosey Oaks now. I can add that if I like. And you'll find out. So what I do, it's crazy. Like I'll go in and I'll start putting my interest, and then I'll find new interests, and I'll go back to audience insights, and I'll do some more research, and I'll keep doing research. Like it takes me about 2-3 hours to actually do my research because I just get stuck in this cycle of finding new things. But it works for me, so that's just what I do. But we won't do that here because the video will last forever. But we're going to go to now we're going to go to public figures. I'm going to narrow my stuff down a bit more. I'm going to go narrow audience. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start putting my public figures in a separate audience. So I'm going to put Eva in there. And like I said, more pop-ups. We're going to put Jim in there because we have Jim here. We have Jim here. I'm going to put Michael. He comes up. I'm going to put these guys, the Crush. I'm going to put Cameron Hayes. Right, so you get the idea. Now we have an estimated reach of 550,000 people. It's not very big, so I might go back to the top one and I might add in this magazine. We're now up to 690,000. Then I might add, like you would usually have quite a lot more here. I usually do, but for the sake of the video, I don't. So what we're going to do is we're just going to add, to get a bigger audience, we'll just add a few here. We'll add, let's just say hunting season, whatever that is. So now we're up to 1.1 million. But you see what I've done? I've got a hunting fan page, I've got a hunting magazine, I've got hunting season, whatever that is, and then I've got public figures. So people that, instead of, like if you have just these one interests here, you're hitting people that just like that specific, these interests. But now we're hitting people that actually like public figures in the hunting niche, and they like hunting pages. So it's more dialed down. Now you can even go further. We can go further, and you can start putting in companies. So I'm going to put in this company here. I'm going to put in, see what pops up. I'm going to put in Jury Outdoors. That's one that we had. TV shows. Yeah, I suppose you could say it's a company. 260,000, not that much, but now we're going to go, we'll do Legendary Whitetail. We might do, so this is called flex targeting, but I call it stacking because I'm actually stacking interest. We're just going to go down, so we've got Mosey Oak, 890,000, so now I'm starting to get some good targeting. We're going to go, see, like stuff like bowhunting.com is not that great unless you're targeting specifically bow hunting, if you get what I mean. So I'm targeting just hunting, like broad hunting. If I was to do bow hunting, it would be different. I'll be targeting bow hunting stuff. Then we're going to maybe put in the sports channel. Does that show up? The sports channel. Yeah. Oh, employees. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of that. I don't want that there. What else we got? We've got racks and tracks. Nope, that's a no-go. I have Big Hanger TV. And that's probably a no-go as well. Alright, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go suggestions here. We're going to go North American Hunter. Now I'm at 900,000. We'll try to get to 1 million. What do we got? We got Whitetail Slam. Can we get it? 900,000. I'm just going to delete that. 77,000 people. I'm going to go huntinglife.com. Can we do it? No. We'll do the Big Buck Club. 910,000. So we're starting to not really get big audience here because people, it's now starting to become a little bit harder to get people that like all of these things at once. So what I might do is add one here. We're going to go try Whitetail Diaries, and we're back to 910. So we'll leave it at that. I mean, you can obviously go bigger, but you see what I'm doing. I've targeted 3 different interests. So I've targeted people that like these. I've targeted people that like these public figures. I've targeted people that like these interests. Now you could easily just add these here to the bottom or the bottom up there, but I like to keep. Well, no, you wouldn't want to do that because we're trying to target 3 different ones. But if you wanted to just do that, you can, because that would be enough. But I like to go kind of 3 or 4 even. If I can get narrow down to 4 sets, like maybe I would do more TV shows in here or something, and I can get down to 4 sets and I can get over that 1 million, then I'm probably going to advertise to that because that's really, really targeted. So you see what I do. That's it. Pen and paper. Get a pen and paper. Write things down. Use these tables that I'm going to have below. Free. You don't have to put in your email. Use these tables. Use this table as well. Just start. You should have a lot here. This is probably, I could have sat here for an hour, 2 hours and done the video and written all these down, but you need to have a lot. As you can see here, in one of my ones that I did, I've got more. So I've got Jay Kumar's Bass Blaster, Sweetwater Fishing TV. These are some of the fishing ones that I've targeted, okay? Public figures, and then these were companies, these were magazines, these were TV shows. And that's what I targeted for one of my fishing products. Well, that's what I have targeted that, but I do keep adding to it. And yeah, that's really it. We were going to use this, but we'll use this instead. So you get the point. But yeah, that's really it. Just go through, and you can change your ages, but you'll get a lower audience. So, estimated reach of 900 at the moment is not too bad. And just remember, this is mobile and desktop. So if you were going to do just desktop or just mobile, it would be a lot lower. So you'd have to add more interest. But this is what I do most of the time. Just stack interest, stack different types of interest. I don't go, this is still saying it's broad, but it's not really that broad because you're getting people that are targeting these 3 specific types of things. You can change them around. You can really do whatever you want. But what I do is I make sure each section, so I make sure the top one here is a specific thing. So this might be Facebook fan pages, and then the second one is my public figures, and then the third one is going to be maybe companies, and then the fourth one might be websites. But like I say, you would have these all down here. But yeah, that's it. Hope you liked it, and I'll probably get a retargeting video out soon for you guys. But that's how I find my audiences. Download these little cheat sheets here, and I'll see you in the next video.